All right, we're live for Friday. What's up? Happy Friday morning, everybody. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a nice day. Ooh, let me hit refresh on this. There we go. All right, we're going to hit refresh on this. We're going to turn on monetization. Uh-oh. This is the vertical stream for Friday. We like Friday, right? Friday's a nice day. Okay, we're playing around with even more fun things. New donkey, not new, I should say vintage, really. Well, yeah, we'll say vintage Donkey Kong box break. All right, and then we also have OP13 is hot. Because the One Piece market is hot, that's why. We have the Corocoro Mew break live card shop. Okay, we're going to hit save on that. How is One Piece OP13? I'm scared to look at it. OP13 English case. I'm scared to look. I truly am. Because with the Logan Paul news of him buying, One Piece, I'm worried that these have gone higher. But I don't know. Maybe they have not. So if they haven't gone higher, that's a good thing. This looks like an English case right here. Let's take a look at it. Oh, that's in Europe. We're not going to buy that. All right, Germany, Italy. Here we go. Here's one of the United States. This guy has zero feedback. We're not going to look at that one. So I think it's this one right here, is it? Yes, it is. So we're looking at this one. This guy has a case of it. Looks like it's on his bed. All right, let's get the post-tax price on this from the secondhand market. Here goes. For two. How many boxes in a case of the English? I always forget this. It's 12, isn't it? Doesn't matter because they show you the total number of booster packs. All right. So we'll divide this by 288 then. All right. So our price is, I think, too low at this point. We are at the restock price now. We're supposed to be a little bit over that. Well, let's see. We were just enjoying this product yesterday, and it's just really expensive. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't think it's about to change with the card selling for, what, 20,000? It's not about to change. So there's OP13. And let's take this. This is the restock price. And let's multiply it by a small number. All right. So it says my new price should be $32 on OP13. We're hitting save on that. We're going to update the website as well. One Piece is crazy. It's crazy right now, everybody. If you think it's going back down, you're wrong. We're at the beginning of the insanity. That's how it works. We're at the beginning. This is the cheap point. I'm going to go change it on the website as well. If you don't like OP13, it might be time to look at some other sets too, okay? Because it's not the only thing that I sell, but it's the most valuable thing that I sell. All right, we're going to hit... Dooba-dooba-dooby-doo. We're going to hit 32 on this. The website's getting updated too now. One Piece, OP13, just a little more expensive now by a few dollars. I mean, that's a lot, actually. Anytime you raise a booster pack by a few dollars, it's a lot per box. So crazy. I pre-ordered Legos. We have Legos. They're coming at the end of February. That'll be fun. You guys voted yes to having Lego breaks. So we're going to have Lego breaks in the future. And let's get the iPad started. The iPad reset. I guess there was some big update. Let's see. We're jumping over here to YouTube. And then we want to be on... Well, let's find our own stream first. Let's start there. Does it show me my stream? Of course it doesn't show me my stream. Why would it show me my stream? That's what I want. Search. Oops. Come on now. No, don't do that. Stop. Okay. What the... Here we go. Okay. The card. TheCardconomist. Perfect. So when you type in the card, I show up. That's good. I would hope so. Oh. All right. I've clicked on our stream. And now we're going to do this trick where we... Oh, wait. it recovered my stuff from before. Maybe we don't have to do all these extra steps. Give me a minute here, guys. Give me a minute. I think we're close. So I'm setting up the chat so I can see you guys talking to me. I can actually see you on my phone talking to me, but it's just not very good. Let's refresh this. Oh. Here we are. Okay, and I should be able to pop this out now. So I like to turn the chat on screen. We're going to say pop out chat. There it goes. Whoa, a lot of people in here already. 24 people in here. How's it going, guys? Happy Friday. Send those orders in quickly if you want orders in for Friday, okay? Because we want to get all the orders done and still have some time left, okay? So we want to try and get it all crammed in. Let me go ahead and ping the Discord server, too. Has anyone done that? Oh, we have 24 people in here. We haven't pinged yet. We're live for Friday morning. Boop. Donkey Kong box break. He's cool. What's up with that? I am trying to reduce some of my collection. I'm scared that I have too much stuff and that I cannot properly secure it all. So I'm very into security right now. You hear a lot about you know, card shops being broken into. I don't think anyone would mess with me. We're really far away. We got a lot of security. We got a lot of systems. And it's personal home. You don't hear about break-ins on personal homes as much. But we are ready for anything to go wrong. But at the same time, what I'm doing is even smaller items like this Donkey Kong box, which I don't consider, you know, to be one of my most expensive pieces. Even he's going to be, basically, we're going to let him go. We were letting some Pokemon games go last night, so that's really cool. And I'm just reducing some of my holdings that I just have more than I can hold. I just got tons of stuff. Zard comes in today with that Dark Typhlosion. I'm excited. Chilling on break. Andy, man. Hey, Troy. Okay, Friday. TGIF. Doesn't the chase card in this set go for like 10K? Mister, I was going to ask about the slapping away the Corocoro Mew comic on eBay. Corocoro Mew comic on eBay. Oh, you mean like have me buy it and then offer it here on Slab Away? Let's see. Corocoro Mew. He's a cool card, isn't he? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, something like that could be possible. I would have to add like a price into it that would make it actually, you know, profitable to sell. But, you know, I generally avoid doing that. I generally avoid buying a card and then overpricing it and then putting it in a slab. We don't do too much of that. Did you know it takes 290 beer bottle caps to make 1 pound? Happy payday, Clean Mister's Table of Breaks. We got some cool breaks. We got some very cool ones. We were just talking about how One Piece is going up in price a lot. And we had to raise the price of OP13. And probably a couple of these will need to be looked into. I'm going to remove this Japanese OP9 from our menu now and Japanese OP13. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to restock Japanese OP13. English OP5 is not sold out. I just haven't been selling it. We were last selling OP5 for what? $55 a pack, right? One piece, OP5, English case. Let's look into this. English case, OP5. So the cheapest case located in the actual United States is now $14,000. Roughly. Let's try dividing that by 288. 14,000 divided by 288. So that's $48. It's closer to 49 actually. So our new price on OP5, if we were to price it today, would be about $61. Wow. That's like up by $6. It's crazy out there, man. It's really crazy. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. One Piece kind of blowing up. Pokemon's not getting any cheaper either. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Pokemon has not collapsed in price. You know, if anything, we're seeing it kind of go back up. It hit a high point in September, declined for a few months, maybe went sideways. I feel like prices are rising for Pokemon again. So, very, very fun. All right. Let me close this. We don't need this opened. Close. Let me close this. What do we have left to do? I guess just turn and talk to you guys, really. How's it going, everybody? You have the Comic Mew on your eBay. Comic Mew. I don't know what you mean by Comic Mew. My eBay. Okay, give me a second. I'll see what kind of Mews we got. So you're looking for a Mew that's on eBay. Oop, I typed a Mew and it corrected to new. Oh, the Corocoro Mew. No, this has been shipped off to, I'm so sorry. That's actually not supposed to be there. I'm taking that down. I pulled that off because that is meant to go to the vault, to PSA vault. That is up by mistake. If anyone had purchased that, that would not have been available. It's not, I don't know if it's still here around the table, but it might be in the box that I just sent out to PSA today, in fact. I know I just sent them a bunch of Charizards. So I've been sending some things off to the vault, including things I wanted to sell. And the not the Corocoros, the, let's call them Torocarudas. The Torocarudas have been coming down. I can't even find his eBay. It's going good. How are you today, mister? 40 for the OP box break? The only one-piece box break right now is the EB1 box break. This is not a box break. That's available for sale. You can buy one. Right? Like you'd have to purchase, what is it, like 24 booster packs from that? So you can buy that outright if you'd like, but that's not a box break. This is the box break. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these stickers. This is a specialty break. We've got so many breaks. We got too many breaks. All right, we'll get this. That removes some of the stickiness from it right there, okay? So we got a little less stickiness on it. Put this like this, maybe. Okay? And peel that back off really easily. I'll put my drink to the side. Where's my black marker? Here it is, my big black marker, BBM. Where's a 41 in 10. So there it is, the Donkey Kong break. This is for a sealed vintage Topps box of Donkey Kong. It really is a specialty item. Back in the day, the packs cost 30 cents. Nowadays, these same booster packs probably cost $5, $6, maybe like up to $10. I don't know, I haven't checked in a little while. But the price change is insanity. Now, this one's been graded by BBCE, the booster box grading company. Basketball, baseball, football, hockey. Look at that. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. So the reason that they had to put their shrink wrap around it is because boxes this old, they're not shrink wrapped. They just didn't manufacture them that way. You know, back then they were just loose boxes. That's how they were manufactured. So they put a nice plastic wrap on it and say, yes, all the packs are from the original box. And now you have a sealed box. It's very good. Okay, by the way, what is this? Hey, what's up, man? The Four of Hearts, I believe. 40 for the OP box break. What is your favorite Japanese set of all time? The Cosmic Me on your eBay. Happy payday, Clean Mistress Tables. Did you know 290? All right, so enough of those. Let me go ahead and delete this. We did pre-order Legos at this point. Yes, we have pre-ordered Legos. Happy Friday, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling on this fine day? Let me refresh on the website. So did we pin the website already? I don't know if I pinned the website. Let me go ahead and pin the website. We just started. Welcome in, everybody. We have not pinned the website. Let me get the website pinned. By the way, what's this? Hey, what's up, Zorro? This is a live card shop. You can buy cards live from us. I'm putting the website in the link right now, in the chat room right now, so that you can click on the link and be able to purchase something out of that website. All right, we're going to hit pin message. All right. So, yes, here we have Ancient Origins has moved forward by 1. So Mr. Jesus Aguilera got a spot, and the Nicholas bought a spot. So that's getting real close to the end. The giveaway, we got to have a giveaway for today. Here's Discord. Link to the Discord. You can just scan this. Link to eBay. You can just scan this. Okay, that's the donation score. Here's the one-piece EB1 box break. Archie, your book. He bought a spot yesterday. So this is probably going to be underpriced over time because, I don't know, One Piece might be going up a lot right now. Here's CardConomist email and the mega sub list for Nido King. A lot of breaks. This is a breaks channel. We host all kinds of breaks. But also, we just have the same booster packs as any rip and ship. So we got all the same booster packs. You can just open any booster you want to open. And we are looking out for stuff to add to the menu all the time. Here's Galarian Moltres. I want it to go off. I know. Bro, that card is staring at me. It's scaring. You know what you can do to help, Mr. Edward, is if you know anybody, if you go to a card shop, if you know people who collect cards in real life, introduce them to the channel and say, hey, join this break. Let's get it finished. So if you want your breaks to go off, help me meet some new people, okay? Here it is. Nice Duraludon there. Nice Voltorb, Hisuian Voltorb. Galarian Moltres, 99. That seems too high. This guy's already been repriced. He's got the double dot. And here's Klauf. He needs a reprice, huh? So the other thing we work on, of course, is selling slabs outright to people. We sell a lot of slabs. Give me a second here. We sell a lot of slabs. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. That card is staring at me. It's scaring. I want to go off. Okay, let me grab... Ta-da, Andrew Martin. I got to make like $650 today. That's profit just to break even because I paid some big stupid bill from some company. I don't even know what I paid it for. Never use Vacasa ever for home renting, guys. That company reached out yesterday and just said we owed them like $600. For what? You go to the website. The website says, oh, yeah, you owe us $600. No explanation. So I sent them a complaint, but I still don't know what I paid for. And I went ahead and just paid it. They're terrible, man. That company is terrible. Never rent your home. Never use Vacasa. It's a bad company. Anyways, that's my thoughts on them. I thought about making a video because I doubt there's enough videos shit-talking Vacasa. I thought about making a video, man. Minister, I've been telling my workplace about you. Oh, very cool, man. If a break takes too long, I buy another spot on my next paycheck. Yeah, it kind of works that way, doesn't it? Yeah, Friday comes around, and sometimes the breaks move pretty fast on Fridays. I know Hard Collector, Ethan Monster, and Carol. Oh, yeah. Ooh, don't you like that sound? All right, anyways, yeah, Vacasa's a ripoff, dude. What a crappy-ass company. Let me grab this. Ready? All right. Galarian Moltres. Moltres. It's going to be 190. And, oh, he's cheaper now. So this card is cheaper. He's going to be about $70 now. Cool. So we got a fresh sticker on him. All right. That's an incredibly low price for such a good-looking card. ... So that's up to date. We have the Hisuian Voltorb. I don't think I'm going to look this guy's price up. 30 is really cheap already. I can't imagine it goes lower than 30. This guy's got the double dots. How about Cloth? So Cloth, we'll bring this guy down to $36. Okay. ... 36. All right. I send my buddies to the stream all the time. Nice. Let's see. Boop, boop. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the more people we have interested in the breaks together as a group, the faster they move. That's the truth. So you don't have to wait as long. Now, let's take a picture of this for the All Slabs channel. These all have, let's see. Yes, they all fit into the 8 channel. Okay, cool. Take a picture here. Picture number 1. There's our first picture of the day. Going up in the channel, so you can go shopping in our Discord server for slabs that you might want. Okay. Cool. Take a look at these orders real fast. So Andrew A. Martin got on here, right? And then also, Mr. Edward will also jump in here. And just remember, Edward, more spots means a bigger loss if you miss. Letting you know that, because it could hurt pretty bad if you miss. So we were ready to go live a little bit earlier, but the iPad had to go through an update. And that took a while. That's 11 out of 21. So we're officially more than halfway done. The one-piece box break is more than halfway done. Okay. Here's Deoxys for 45. That seems kind of cheap. He's got the double dots here, double dots here. This does not have double dots. What is this? This is a simple Duskull English card. No way that's 75. That's way overpriced. That seems like it should be 25. PSA 10 Prismatic Duskull. Ready? Well, there's not one for sale. That's crazy. Did I spell it wrong, maybe? Prismatic Duskull. I did not spell it wrong. Let me check sold. Oh, last sold for the Pokeball version of the card. Last sold for $50. Wow, 50. That's still pretty expensive. I'm surprised. I guess it's because it's English. All right, English cards go for more money. We know that. ... Duskull. Mister, I'm screwed, says Edward. Now, why do you say that? He's going to go right up into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Old Maid Charmander. Uh-oh, did we already pull this? There we go. All right. So this is going to be Duskull. I better set this right here. We're going to check for that. Number 035. Duskull. T10. There it goes. Hey, what's up, Clyde Thunder? How's it going, man? All right. Whoa, that box is all the way full. That's amazing. The box is all the way filled. There's no more room for any more slabs in the Old Maid box. Look at that. Which box are you breaking? Hey, what's up? We got a fresh box break for this Donkey Kong. He's a new box break. Donkey Kong Vintage Box Break, $40, 1 in 10. He's a really cool thing. Okay, we got a lot of boxes. We got a lot of slabs. We got a lot of everything for you to choose between. Sometimes it's fun to look and see where the momentum is. I went 626 for that Zard. 626. Here's Louis Laura. Hey, mister. I hope you're doing well. I'd like 6 of the One Piece EB3s. All right, EB3s. You got it. You know, I haven't updated any prices on these sets, and it's been like a full month. Oops. I wonder if it's time to officially do that. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. All right. Let's snip this. Ready? Lovely. Louis Laura. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. And here's a hollow. All right. Thank you, Louis Laura. Just some hollows this time. Haha. Okay. Yeah, we have multiple box breaks. Multiple box breaks. Let's see. So One Piece, OP14, EV3, EV1, OP10. OP10, we're going to move that up to $4 now. It's the only one that wasn't $4. And then PRB2. We're going to research PRB2 as well in a second here. Yeah, it's time to double check those products because I think that these One Piece prices might shift. I think they might. Let's see. Oops. OP10. I love to fill a box. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Thim? Nice to see you. It's nice to see you. I feel like we don't see you as much because we do morning time and evening now instead of overnight. All right, there we are. And give me back over here. Let's take one more look at PRB2. One Piece PRB2 case. Uh-huh. We don't need this. Now I can't wait to pay off that graded game. I feel like CS-Bin. CS-Bin went pretty deep, huh? Pretty neat. Not bad. All right, give me a second here. I'm looking for a price on these. Here we go. We have a price on this. Is that the number of booster packs, I wonder? Wait, well, can I use my translation on my phone? Uh-huh. No AFH. What? What does AFH mean? Let's say Google Translate. Okay, and let's have an image. 200 entries. What does that mean? I feel like it means 200 boosters. Let me think about it. Yeah, if there's 10 boxes per case and each box has 20 packs in it. How many packs are in here? No, actually it says 10 packs. So, but maybe there's 20 boxes per case. So 10 packs, 20 boxes, that'd be 200 total boosters. So let's see this number. Oops. Oops. All right. All right. I think it stays the same then. All right. So PRB2 is unchanged. OP5, OP6, English OP6, huh? EB1 is 35. PRB1 is no longer listed. OP9 is not listed. OP13 is 32. OP14 is coming soon. Let's see how One Piece OP2 is doing. OP14 English case. Let's take a quick look at that. See if there's been any change in there. I heard that the English version is going to be having actually EB4 in it. Did you guys hear about that? So we're getting EB4 early. We're getting EB4. Wow, what the hell? Where the hell is that? Ah, here we go. Here's an English case. I was going to say, where's an English case of this stuff? My God, dude. All right. You got to pull out a second mortgage for these cards. It's crazy. All right, let's see. Divided by 288. It's our price is too low. The cost of restocking the set is higher than our current price. That's crazy, dude. All right. So there's clearly some hype going on here. We're going to see a change on the OP14s that are not even here yet, okay? We're going to update on that. And let me check see if it's on the website. It might be on the website already. I don't know if Tammy did that. So we're doing some price updates. Price updates used to be really fast, but now that I got to update it in 2 places, it's slower. Break is over. Peace out, guys. See you later, Troy. Hey, Mr. I ordered 6 of the EB3, but you only gave me 3. My bad, dude. I'm going to fix that for you. Okay, looks like OP14 isn't on the website yet. You are correct. You ordered 6 of those. Let's get you the update. 6 of them. Hey, that's upside down. There we go. Starting back for another 60 hours this week. Salary sucks. Hey, Mr. I ordered 6. Break is over. I feel you. Hathim. Sorry, Mr. I worked 10 days straight, so I didn't have time to watch the streams. Nice, dude. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, ladies. Hey, ladies. Okay, we have, I think, a decent amount of EB3 left still. Luckily, I ordered a bunch of it. I wish I had ordered a lot more of the OP13s, man. We ran out of those so fast. OP13s. Now we just have the very expensive English version of the set. Back to my Red Baron pizza. Here we are. All right. Setting that there. What do we have here? We've got a hollow. And a hollow. And a hollow. Louis Laura. That's a total of 6 packs. We're in a fresh box of that. If you want to go deeper, Louis Laura, let me put this into your bag. Thank you so much, man. Tell me about your day, guys. It's Friday. How's your weekend looking? You guys going to be having any fun? It's just a weekend in January. It's pretty cold. Nothing super exciting on my end. I think I have a bunch of errands to run, actually. And no matter what, I got to get the submissions done this week, man. See y'all for the second stream. Darn damn Josh. I'm going to sip here. I'm having a sip. Oh, man, when you're thirsty. All right. Here's Dragapult. Here's Kakuna. Here's Dawn, like the soap brand. Kakuna's a K. Dragapult's a D. That's a double dot. This is actually also a double dot. He's up to date. Population 2 Kakuna. Here's Dawn Soap from Inferno X. I guarantee you she's gone way down in price over time. Let's see. Dawn 106. Her price. Is that right? Oh, we're by highest price. Hold on, we want lowest price. Have a great day, Mr. Friggin' OP. Yeah, friggin' OP. I'm incorrect. This card has gone up in price. It got more expensive. No! That's right. It's almost $90 now. Damn. Never mind. I thought it was getting cheaper. It was not. It was getting more expensive. She must be popular. Pal Brown is here. He says, give me into the vintage box break for Alicia Brown. The vintage Topps box break. Here we are. All right. So that's the Donkey Kong break. Let's call it the Donkey Kong break. Vintage box break. First, Alicia sealed. All right. Yeah, we're not opening that. That's staying sealed. Husband sent for vintage box break on ZELLE. Says Akuns. Is that Miss Alicia? How's it going, Alicia? All right, we're going to call this Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong break is up by 1. That's a new item on the menu. I'm letting go of some of the exotic items in my collection to try and reduce the collection a little bit to make sure we have enough security. Actually, funny enough, we have so much stuff that's it's hard to secure it all. Where's a vintage box? So we're going to let some things go. Plus, we'll use the money to buy a nice new safe. Donkey Kong. All right. I missed 6. Yeah. I think she's not feeling too well. I think that's what she said. Good evening. It's Miss Alexandra. Sweet. Hey, how's it going, Alexandra? Alexandra won't abandon us. We have Hathim for the Japanese white flares. Ooh, good. Okay, so white flares. Those will be where? Ah, here they are. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 6 white flares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, why'd I grab 6 of them? Because the last order was 6, that's why. Now I've grabbed too many of them. Last time I didn't grab enough. Ugh. Martin Luther King Day on Monday. I have a dream that someone else wrote. It was someone else's idea. There we go. All right. Very nice. Ooh. Let's snip this up. Let's get it. Snipping that. Ta-da. Tossing that over there. We've got Keldeo. Ooh. The deer. Ooh. What other oddities do you have? Just curious. Ooh, Master Ball. Got the Rita. Just that Donkey Kong box. Here we are. And that cloud guy. Okay. Thank you very much. Here's Keldeo. Okay. Boop. And boop. Boop. All right. Ooh. Hathim with an H. Let's find your bag. Now, wait a second. You got a bag over here. Yes, you do. Thank you so much, Mr. Hathim. I only saw you showing off of Seal Games for Pokemon. Those are nice. Yeah, those were cool, huh? Those were snapped up, like, in seconds. Those didn't last even a half second on the table. They were gone, like, immediately. There we go. I'm hitting refresh on the website. Excuse me. 39 seconds ago, Miss Alexandra. Oh, 17 minutes ago, Mr. Matt. It's Mr. Matt. Whoa, Matt. Matt Clyte, 5XY Evolution. Whoa, that's a huge order. All right, Matt. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you are. Oh, I placed an order. You most certainly did. You most certainly did place an order. Matt Clyte, that's a huge order, dude. Look at that, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, what could we have in these beautiful boosties? There we go. So we got Electabuzz, Vulpix, Sandshrew, okay, Onix, Magikarp. Ah, that's a good one. Nice Haunter there. I like that. And coughing. So wait a second. No. It's sticking. Oh! Woo! All right, Charizard. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at that. Congratulations. Charizard popping out. Everybody's trying to pull that. Oh, you got the secret rare, too. Oh, my gosh. He was just sitting there. No one was pulling him. Haunter, here comes Team Rocket and Charizard all in one boosty. That's a lucky round. Okay, anything else that was cool about this? I mean, Magikarp's kind of cool. All right. How huge is it? This order was a $380 order. It was big. Okay. All right. Good. Pikachu. Vulpix. Blastoise, Spirit Link, and... What? You got another heavy pack right away. It's Pidgeot. Ooh. That's a good order, man. Pidgeot, Pikachu. There we go. All right. And then Magmar. Rare. Look at that Magmar. He's so good. And Blasty Boy. Spirit Link. All right. 2 packs in. 2 packs were good ones. You're doing well. I mean, 2 heavy packs, even if the last 3 were light packs, you're still pretty much doing very well. Now, let's see what you got here. But you know what? You might do better than that. MFW. There we go. Here's Growlithe. Machop. Voltorb. Diglett. Caterpie. Machop. And Beedrill. Buzz. All right, we got a Beedrill poker card up for sale. It's a good Beedrill poker card. So Machop in this pack. That's going to be kind of a light pack. It's okay. Every pack can't be heavy, right? Okay. All right, now. Here's Doduo, Staryu, Seal, Charmander, Rattata, Raticate. Ooh, he's like a rat. You dirty rat. Okay, that's a cool pack as well. You got Rattata, Reverse Holo. You know, it's not a bad thing. You could still grade a Rattata 10 and have it sell for a decent amount. Like, it could pay off the booster. So all that really matters here is the quality of the Rattata. Rattata 10 is a big deal with these old cards. One more pack to go. How about a Reverse Holo or Holo Charizard in this pack, huh? Come on, let's see what we got. One more pack for you. Matt, you've already got 1 Charizard. Can we get 2 Charizards? I'm glad I got the XY Evolution Master set done back in the day. Because to get it now would be really expensive. Charmander, cha. By the way, if you don't want these bulk yellow commons over here, let me know. I'll do a trade with you. Here's Diglett if you don't do anything with them. Here's Ghastly. Here's Caterpie. I can use them as stuffing. Drowsy. Now, what could this be? Could that be Charmander? No, it is Vulpix, though. Vulpix is very cute. All right. And behind Vulpix, non-holo Mew. Not bad. How about a secret rare? Yes. All right. We got a secret rare. Very nice. So the non-holo Mew's probably one of the best non-holo rares in the set. And the Executor is going to be one of the secret rares in the set. So you got the Executor, and we have holographic Vulpix. Overall, you got 2 secret rares. You got a Charizard and you got a Pidgeot. Out of 5 packs, really not so bad. That's a pretty good round. There we go. So Drowsy, Caterpie, Ghastly, Diglett, Charmander comes out as a hit. So we removed the Charmanders and the Pikachus from the bulk. If you ever want to trade this bulk because you don't see yourself selling it 1 by 1 at home or whatever you might do with it, let me know. We can make you a trade into the trade slabs for that bulk. All right. You could trade anything. Mister's being nice with the resale packs today. I know. Here's Charmander, Vulpix. There's the Executor. Here's Mewtwo. Charmander again. Rattata, Machop, Blasty Boy, non-holo Pikachu, Pidgeot Hunter. Here comes Team Rocket and Charizard. Congratulations. That was Matt Clyte. A very large Friday order. Thanks for hanging out and opening up those packs with us. That's super cool, man. We might have to clip that. What do you think that Charizard sells for these days? Does anyone know? What does Charizard in a 10 go for these days? Probably a bunch. Probably a bunch. All right. Hey, man, I tried. I tried so hard. All right. Matt. Shahir, we really appreciate you, man. You were going deep on these, too. Here we are. There's better Charizards in this set to pull. So, ultimately, Matt did not pull the top Charizard. He could one day, though, if he kept going. But, boy, it's pricey to keep going in those XY evolutions. And I have to keep up with the price on those. You know, those prices might have to go up. Next time this box is getting thin or something, we'll have to check and see if prices have shifted upward. And we just kind of follow the market up, and it does go up. So here's Gyarados. He's so cool, man. I love this card, Gyarados. It's a good card. We could put him into the live customs, couldn't we? Think about it. We got a $400 card in there, right? Yeah, we got a $400 card in there. We can put this guy in the... Let's get this guy in the live customs. Hey, what's up, Will Oglesby? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going in. Live custies right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Came into the stream at a perfect moment. Love seeing Evo open. Oh, yeah, Evo's awesome. Okay. So here's how we assemble a live custom round. I get one bonus pull. That's the poker card. I get some... Those are your... If you miss, you pull one of these. Cute little Hello Kitty. And then we get a chase card, which is this. 7... Gyarados, T10. We do that so in case there's a PSA 10 and a T10, a tag 10, we get the correct one. Sometimes they're different prices, usually not. Okay, there's the bonus. Actually, we don't sleeve this yet. That's too early. Fits into the pack nicer when it's not sleeved. Like this. Somebody's getting one of those. This is how they're made. $25 each, right? These are $25 each. And that Charizard's $100. So 4 of these equals $100. Okay, into the box it goes. Like that. And then we just randomly grab packs. And that's how it goes. Okay, and that's in the live customs now. You could easily pull that Gyarados out of there. That's great if you're looking to try for like a break of anything. You can even see the top pulls in those. If you ever want to see what's in the box, tell me, hey, I want to know what's in the box. Next up, we got Miss Alexandra. Happy Friday. Let's see what we got for you. Alexandra's back. She says, 1 custom payment for the Old Maid Deoxys. Ooh, good choice. That's Old Maid Deoxys. Look at the back of it. It's got this cool Snorlax on it. Old Maid Deoxys. Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much. All right, we're jumping back to the queue. Here's the Cash App queue. It's empty. Here's the ZELLE queue. It's empty. Here's the PayPal queue. It's loading. Taking longer to load. There it is. Here we have a Mr. Hathim order. Ooh. All right, let's get a rotation. We got Applin coming to the front. Actually, do we need to do the rotation? You know what we need? We need a picture. So we got to bring these down. Look at this guy. Isn't this cool? Look at that. That's pretty neat. So let's open up Discord. Happy Friday. What you guys doing for Friday? Hanging out, playing video games? I play video games. Karis is playing Mass Effect 2. I'm watching her. Dragapult, Kakuna, Dawn, Charmeleon. These all go into box number 1. Hey, mister, when does shipping go out this week? Miss Alexis took Wednesday off, so the shipping will be going out on Friday. So they'll be out on Friday. Here's on Firo. Here's... Oh, I put this up on the table for you, Miss Alexandra. We got a nice Firo for you. I kept the price low in case you wanted it. What are you looking at here? You're looking at one of the oldest Pokemon card sets in existence. You'll notice it says 1996. It was printed by Bandai Namco. Many people believe that this was the very first Pokemon card set ever printed. It's called the Cardos Pokemon. On the back of the card, you can see Firo as he appeared in the video game. So here he is. That's the video game for Japan. That's the artwork. I call these I call these the Game Boy Cardos because of that. So there's two types of Cardos really. There's Pocket Monsters Cardos, known for the Ken Sugimori drawings, and then there's the Game Boy Cardos. So I'm always teaching people about that. So see, these are both labeled as Cardos, but Cardos is just a card type brand by Bandai Namco. Like Topps, right? Topps has Topps Chrome, right? So this is Cardos as well. See, this is Disney Bandai Namco Cardos, and these are Cardos. So what's curious is these predate the actual base set, and even in Japan they're considered rare. Japan doesn't have a lot of those. I was buying them up when no one was talking about them. I have one of the only Game Boy Charizards in existence. There's not a lot of them. There's just a handful of them, and I got one of them. I actually have one of the only sealed OS Charizards too in existence. There it is. Cool stuff. Wait, what? Yeah, you might like that if you played the video games. That's the appeal, is if you played the video games. There we go. All right. Now, I knew I had that in a box somewhere, so I tracked it down for you because you said you liked Firo. All right, hit them. 4 of the white flares. All right, a little bit of white. Where are the white girls at? Here we are. A 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Whee! White flares. Let's see, Hathim. What set do I think is hot right now? Potentially Mega Dream. I don't remember if a Mega Dream hit came out. Here we are. Discord has a channel for all slabs if you missed the rotation. I've never seen this Firo card. Yeah, he's really rare. It's a really rare card. Now, if it was PSA 10, it would be a couple $100 probably. The 9 is nice and affordable. You got the duck. You got the electric spider. He's actually really cute. I like that design. He's like a jumping spider design. You got this hot girl. There we go. Okay. And Pharaoh Seed, your favorite. Yay! Very good. Mr. Thim. How do you feel about that, Thim? Do you feel like you got everything you're looking for? You know, I think we could make it a Thim box at this point, can't we? Let's get you a box. You got plenty of product. My boy Thim has to have a box, bro. Huh? Oops. Thim. I think I have some German Pokemon. I'm trying to say Pokemon cards. There you are. So did you guys hear about that Manhattan break-in Pokemon card theft, where guys came in with guns and stole the cards? They stole $100,000, and I started wondering, like, you know, assuming they get caught, and I think they would, assuming they get caught, how much is that? What is the actual price to pay for getting caught on a $100,000 theft? Will the FBI treat it as a $100,000 theft? I think they will. And it's like 15 years in prison. It's like murder. I didn't know that. I did not know. And I wonder if the thieves knew that the price for breaking that law is so severe, because it's considered, it's like super grand larceny. It's like grand larceny on steroids. It's like a real financial crime because of the size of the theft. So because Pokemon cards can be so expensive so quickly, you could steal some cards thinking, hey, I just stole these mega valuable cards. Well, yeah, you're like, you literally are a diamond thief, and they're going to put you in federal prison or something. It's really interesting. I did not know that. So they could end up in jail for 15 years if they get caught. And I bet you in a lot of these cases they do. They are. It's getting harder to get away with crimes, you know. Yes, I heard of this. 15 years. That's a long time to go to jail for, like, Pokemon. That's done. Next up, we have Mr. Mark. 5 packs of Surging Sparks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go find some Surging Sparks. What's this? Destined Rivals. Let me open this up and put this in the Destined Rivals box. Ugh. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. We're closing this up. Throwing that away. Pulling this out. And, don't do that. And there's Surging Sparks. Don't do that. Okay, let me place these here. I had too many Destined Rivals now. They're sliding around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like a little Surging Sparks? There's that MetaZoo. Fresh box. The next order is from this box. The next order of this is from this box. So that's the new MetaZoo. It's been fun selling that. We sold a little bit of that. All right, what do we have? We have a jumbo pack break up on the table. One of the most popular breaks that ever goes off. It is the jumbo pack break. There it is. Very good. Throw this away. We'll throw this away. What do we got? Mr. Mark, hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Will you be mine? Here's Black Kyurem. What do we got? On pack number 2, it's an EX. On pack number 3, it's Gouging Fire. On pack number 4, blah 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 blah. Oh, what could that be? Okay, Tatsugiri. No, what's this? What a ripoff! Come on, bro. You got the Tatsugiri that's been crushed by the machine or something. What? That's it. I'm contacting Pokemon. I want my money back. Bro. What the hell? Oh my god. What do we do with that? That might have to be a clip. God card? Kind of the opposite. More like sent to hell card. No! All right. Here, let's get some mic side clips together, shall we? All right. We're going to go up here. Mic side needs some clips. We're going to say early XY Evo opening Charizard pull. And then 53 minutes in, damaged card out of Surging Sparks. Now, I didn't run over that booster pack or anything. That's not the situation here. Of course, you would know if I ran over it because it would leave like a 2-prong footprint. This card got crushed in their machines. Isn't that wild? Look at that. What even happened to it, I wonder? Look at it. It's like round and it's got like this perfect groove. Yikes. I don't know. What do you do with that? I say you grade it anyways. Tatsu Squishy. I say we... yeah, that's a factory error card, basically. All right. Technically, it's a factory error card. The only problem is, you know, PSA's not going to treat it that way. PSA's going to say, nah. All right, here you go, Mark. You actually can contact Pokemon about that. In 2 years, they'll give you a new copy and some old packs. Really? 2 years. All right, so we got a little work for you, Mike side. Here's Dark Dingbat. Here's Sussy Wussy Sandslash. He's going to go over here in this pile. Cleavor. He's going to cleave you in twain. Monkey D. Luffy can stay over there. We have an Abra. We have a Heatran. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. What else do we have? We have an Aaron Rodriguez order for 4 Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames. That's that new set. 4 Ghost of the Past. Junk anything that doesn't have value. Junk? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll accept the Ghost of the Past hollows. But these hollows, we'll offer a trade on them. But you won't have enough for a trade anyway, so it won't matter for the moment. You'd need more of them. There we go. It's okay. I'll eat the Tatsugiri. He does look like a little snack. Now, wait a second. We don't have any giveaways yet. What kind of giveaways do you guys want? You guys want some good giveaways? Ooh. Look at this. I need a giveaway, dude. I got ripped off by my former property manager from like 2 years ago. They sent me a bill for like $650 and won't even explain the bill. I guess I paid it because I just assumed they're not like making up those numbers, but I feel ripped off. They're such a bad company. Vacasa, don't ever let them rent your home. Don't even rent with them. They suck, dude. They are. All right, so here's Darumakization. That company lost us so much money. I can't believe we used them. We are. Who shall I grade with? Ooh. Here's Bolton Mischievous Mega Gengar. It is technically cheaper to send in with Tag. I bet Tag would grade it. Here it is. Here's Ghastly Bunnery Genesect. Package received. Thank you again. I posted in Show and Tell. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So you got a nice little Gengar. Don't tempt me with Ghost of the Pasta. Yeah, Ghost of the Past. I like selling it. You know why? Because I get these gigantic cardboard boxes out of it. Looks like I could use a fresh, gigantic cardboard box under the table right now. We can use it for consignment slabs. But yeah, so I get these gigantic, like, Yu-Gi-Oh boxes used for shipping. They're like cases. And then I actually use those cases. I have 4 of them right now storing all my slabs. Yeah, so I'm out $650 from like 2 years ago because I guess they say I owe them money for something. What could I possibly owe them money for? I guess they were just mad they didn't make enough or something. They were so bad, dude. The house didn't rent as often, and it was always dirty. There was always some problem, broken chairs and stuff. Somebody did damage my boat. They damaged our lift. All this while they were managing it. It was like they didn't do anything. They didn't manage it at all. They just made me manage it, and then they just took like 25% of all of the rent. What a terrible company. They have like this dopey website. The website's just like, give us money, give us money, give us money. Here we go. What do we got? There we go. Yeah, I'd stay away from Vacasa. Very good. Very good. Come on, bro. Ah, all right, you're out. Boom, Aaron Rodriguez. Those are cold ones. I said cold. You don't get any hot ones today, unless you try again, maybe. There's probably a ghost rare somewhere in there. So we were sorting your bag out the other day, huh? You got a bunch of SRs. You got some... We didn't take these because I think they're from the Blue Eye set. Wigglytuff. Yeah, you did a big bag sort. Nice, dude. Looks great. Look at that. We have pulled a ghost rare for him before. We got to pull another one, huh? This is not enough to trade. You can keep saving those up and trade them later if you'd like. They're a jumbo pack break right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a jumbo pack break. Where is it? Ugh. Here it is. Look how fat that pack break is. It's so friggity fat, bro. I know this one is equaling above $160 because we already tossed this pack in for free. All right, those are very popular. People like the jumbo pack breaks. They're very simple to understand, and they're a lot of fun to open. We do have an order from Nathan Gordon to the Charizard slab away. Tee-hee. Why the tee-hee? All right, slab away, Nathan Gordon, Charizard. This gets down to $125. Boom, $125 remains. We have an order from Mark J. Valerian for tag grading for Tatsugiri. I'm sure it'll be a 10. Okay, let's see. So we'll grab this. Let's see. Do you think I should try to tell them it was factory damaged? I don't think they'll acknowledge it. I don't think grading companies do that. Oh, where'd I put them? Wait, this isn't your bag. What am I doing, dude? I'm in a different man's bag. There. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's put those back inside. In the wrong bag, bro. XY Evolutions when? Very soon. We just had some other guys in queue. We got to take care of them. There you go. Sorry about that. All right, off to tag grading. Very good choice. Tatsugiri. You know, even if they won't acknowledge that it came out of the pack in an odd way, what we could always do, that's not my bag. Yeah, I found that out. What we can do is when this comes back, you could probably print like a sticker with the QR code on it and stick it onto the back of your slab so that you can get back to that moment in the live stream or to the short if it gets turned into a short. All right. Whoa. Okay, grabbing that. I'm in another man's bag. Mark J. Valarin. Off to tag. There we go. Very nice. All right. And back over here it says... Ta-da! Alexandra. Now, we already opened it. Mr. Matt, we already opened your XY Evolutions. Did you see them get opened? And then Alexandra, she bought the Old Maid Deoxys. And then after that, she bought for the Game Boy Card Sphero card for the biggest Sphero collector. All right, you are, after all, the biggest Sphero collector. Miss Alexandra. There we go. He was quoting Stranger Things. Boop. Best friends? No. Or he said, friends? No. I want to be best friends. Javier Arroyo says, 1 prismatic, 2 live customs. Ooh, live customs, you say. That's white flare. Okay. Here's a prismatic. This could be the one that changes your life. It's possible. It's not likely. Didn't know Mr. Rose that way. Here's Archulodon, Goldeen, Pheasantipity. I don't like girls. Okay. We'll toss this over here. And we'll grab a JA. Haha, the JA bag. Javier. Boop. Like he's playing Arc Raiders checking safe pockets. Yeah, I'm just checking safe pockets. Now, live costumes. Ooh. Oops. Wow, that's a really full box. I don't know if we could add any more packs to it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good luck. Ready? I could already tell this. Yeah, this felt exactly like a poker card. So you get a poker card there. Luigi. And... you got Queen Bee. Ta-da! All right. Princess Pooch and Luigi. Mamma mia. So this round of the live custom is going to be cold. You're going to walk away with 2 gradable poker cards. Those cards do tend to sell for around $45 and a 10. So it's not a total loss. By the way, these are fresh poker cards. I put in nice fresh ones. That's what I do. Oops. All right. Woo! What a morning stream already. That was a pretty big round right there, guys. I think we're all caught up. There's no orders in the queue right now. We're all caught up now. We're going nice and fast there. Let's talk about the breaks. We got 1 break. It's the Squirtle. We got 2 breaks. It's Boa Hancock. Makes me uncomfortable to say that. Here's Ditto. Here's the trade break number 1. Here's the heartbreak. Here's the trade break number 2. Let's take a look at these. Here's the Mega Slab. Wow. Wow, look at all those spots. Everybody's spread about here. Lots of different people in different breaks. So this guy's up to 1. Bo is up to 3. We need 3 more people in there. This is up to 5 out of 13. It has the momentum. That's the one that's moving. This one's up to 3 out of 7. It's not bad actually either. Yeah, somebody bought in yesterday. 3 out of 7. This one's up to 3 out of 9. It's $5. You don't have to buy a spot. You can just give me cards you don't want to get in there. This is the Mew Heartbreak. He's going to take a while. Duraludon. He's trade break number 2 in case you don't want a Farfetch'd. You want a Shinji Kanda drawing. And here's the Nidoking, actually moving pretty significantly fast. He's already got 2 spots completed. And spot number 3, the sublist, has 3 people in it already. 7 spots remaining in that sublist. So there's some excitement over the Nidoking. I don't blame you. Here's a pretty impressive card. Let's talk about the pack split. Nobody wants into this. We're going to change it. Here's OP13. This is no longer $14. That's too cheap now. That's right. You were all lucky you jumped into this yesterday. So this is going to be $16 now. Oh, no. He's gone up in price again. Here's the Naruto break. Nobody's gotten into this. We're going to go ahead and end this now. No more Naruto break. We'll put this Naruto pack away. We'll put him in here. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. There he goes. All right, good. This is serious, though. This pack has 3 spots in it already out of 6. And this gives you a spot in our box break, which the box break's moving. Somebody bought a whole spot yesterday. So that's moving. It's moving. It's grooving. Oh, and one more thing. One more thing. We have this 100 start deck. These are a big deal, too. $25, 1 and 2 spots if you want to take a risk on that. So far, there's been nothing but bad luck in these, which, in my opinion, means we're getting close to good luck. So I think that that's a sign there could be something around the corner. First-time buyers. We want first-time buyers. We got a couple new ones. Here's your free Victini card if you place a first-time order. Did you know there's a free Victini card? Also, we're running a special right now for people who use ZELLE. If you're a ZELLE user and you haven't made a purchase in a day or two, go ahead and make a purchase so I can get you on this giveaway. It's a lovely Jolteon 10. Check that out. Beautiful Jolteon 10. You get in there just for being a ZELLE user, no other reason. It's because ZELLE charges the least fees as a payment processing system. So we always prefer ZELLE. ZELLE's nice to us, so we're nice back. So there you have it. We also have some boxes to show off, right? We got some boxes to show off. You can't see the whole screen side. I did a nice little spread there, but you can't see it all. So we just added this Donkey Kong. He's 41 and 10. He is now up to 1 out of 10. Miss Alicia just joined that. It's a sealed vintage Donkey Kong box from, get this, 1982. It actually predates Pokemon by quite a lot. Nintendo created Donkey Kong just like they created Pokemon. And this was one of their big hits at the time. It became an arcade game, very famous arcade game. And you still know about it and hear about it today. They still make Donkey Kong products all the time. But this is Top's only version of this set. And it's from 1982, which is like 44 years ago. This is like super vintage. It's extremely old. So for 40 bucks, you could walk away with this box. You can display it on a bookshelf. You could tell your mama about it. You could resell it on eBay. You could potentially resell it back to me. You could trade it for gold, whatever you want to do. Over here, we've got this beautiful box break. This is a typical Pokemon box break, 41 and 9. Very cheap. Darkness Ablaze these days is a pretty cheap box break. That's why it's only 1 and 9. And if it was a much more expensive box, it could be like 1 and 20 or 1 and 30 or 1 and 40. So this is only 1 and 9. Your odds are pretty good. Darkness Ablaze features a Charizard on the front of the box, and it has Charizard VMAX in the actual set. He used to sell for a whole lot back in the day. He doesn't sell for as much today. I think there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for this as time passes. You know, not enough time has passed. One day you could see that box get expensive, just like Steam Siege. And then the Ancient Origins box break. You got to join for $230. You get 1 booster pack, or you can join that pack split you saw, the pack break you saw. Ancient Origins is pretty close to going off. One of these days it's going to go off, and then we're going to be opening this up, and you're all going to wish you had joined. You'll win. When we're opening it, you'll be like, damn, why didn't I join that? But right now you're thinking, it's not going to go off anytime soon. I'm not going to jump into it yet. It's always right at the end when everyone jumps in. We also have a one-piece box break going on for this beautiful guy, EB1. It is now more than halfway filled. $40 to get in. Your odds are 1 in 21. Yes, this is an English box. You don't have to open it. You can have it shipped sealed just like this. Put it into your one-piece collection or open it up right away and see if you get lucky with the big manga pull. It could happen. We've pulled a lot of amazing mangas on this channel. So there you have it. I talked about the breaks, and yes, we have all the same packs most channels do, and if we don't, tell me about it. I'll add it. I'll add whatever you want to the menu. All right. Can't wait to go home and look at these slabs. I'm stuck at work. No! Am I in the one-piece break already? Which one? The box break? So I don't think you're in the box break. Here it is. So Andrew's in, Archie Abut's in, Edward's in. It's up to 11 out of 21 now. So it's moving. If you join, then it's 13 out of 21 are left. 13 to 21 are left. So there we go. We got some cool stuff, guys. That's cool stuff, right? I want to show this one off more. I want to show this one off more. Maybe he means this guy right here. You're in this one. Look. Yeah, those are cool. Sadly, can't you sell? Yeah. Unfortunately, you are not able to use it because it's kind of like a United States exclusive product. There we go. I bet you would otherwise. So, let me hit refresh over here. Zelle's pretty easy to use. It's a bank-to-bank transfer is what it is. If your bank has it, you should just be able to log into your bank account. You'll see it. We have an order for Mr. Matt Klite. Matt Klite says 5 of the Mega Evolutions. You got it. 5 Mega Evolutions. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. Boop. Mega Evolution. The other thing we're working on today, we're rotating slabs around. So we're just looking up for more slabs. You might find something you didn't know I had that missed your view, and you'd be like, ooh, that's nice. I just got the ability to use Zelle, but I'll stick to PayPal. I get cash back. We are. Very nice. Okay. Howdy joins, says Mr. Klite. Hey, what's up, Mr. Klite? Here's Mantine, Mega Venusaur. Ooh, Mega Venusaur. Okay. Here's Hariyama Bulbasaur Clawitzer. Here's Lily. Here's Surfing Beach Meganium. Here's Clauncher Lily's Determination. You never know, Mr. Whipple. It might be worth it to learn how to use the Zelle because you really just have to use it one time to get into this order, don't you? And I've seen the PayPal cashback. It's never been a lot. The cashback, you know, if you think about the cashback, how much is it worth to get into a spot like this, you know? This might be worth $5 to get a spot. If you thought of it like a break, that'd probably be like a $5 break if you think about it. So, you know, you don't have to do exclusively, you know, Zelle orders the whole time. You just need to be able to do it to get into an order. And then PayPal cashback, it's really not that much compared to how much they're charging. All right, Matt Klite. Let's get you, Matt. Mr. Matt. All right. Matt with an MTT. Yadafiro didn't know what's in this world. Also, I must say, fell in love with the old maid Deoxys. There was one in the Discord. That's right. He's a nice looking card. Also, what's in my bag? Yes, sir. Let's take a look in your bag, Mr. Matt Klite. You ready? You got a big fat bag. So you might be curious what you got in there. All right, you ready? So you got some cards. Here's a Rayfort, Pupitar, Executor, Time, Doug Trio, Mesprit, Espeon, the Bird, Sandy Shock, Pyroar, Growlithe. We've got Gengar, Kecleon, Sun Stunfisk or something like that. Let's see. Here's the Peppers, Pikachu. Here's this guy. Here's this guy, Grimsley. You got lots. Okay, here's some expensive. Here's a Lily's Determination. Here's some. Ooh, there's that Charizard. Very nice. Full picks, the secret rares, Rattata, Machop, Pikachu, Pidgeot, Haunter. You've got a bunch of bulk here. Here's some more XY era stuff. Machamp, Nidoking, and some more bulk. All right, so lots of bulk from the XY era products, and then a couple of hits too. There we go. Very nice. Bro, your country name. Hey, what's up, Nimesh? Are you asking where I'm from? I'm from America. And I'm proud to be an American. Do you guys ever get tired of that song? That song gets played too much. America. America. All right. Yeah, we're like the #1, bro. We're the #1 country, duh. Come on, bro. My military is bigger than your military. We'll beat you up. I'm from India. How's India doing? Dunga, 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 dunga. How's India doing? There you go. My wife loves Indian food. I don't like it as much. It gives me heartburn. There you go. I like Asian food in general, though. Big fan of Asian foods. All right. There's Boo. There's Scrottle. Here's Deerling. I heard India needs septic. India has areas that are highly developed, and then they have areas that are underdeveloped. And sometimes they have, like, so in the underdeveloped areas, they don't have a very good sewer system sometimes. And they got a lot of people over there, so that becomes a lot of, you know, a lot of stinky poo-poos. And it is tough. So they're still a developing country. Don't forget that. Journey Together, Mega Evolutions, Phantasmal for investing. You can do any of them. Yeah, they're all good. Let's see. 2 bags. Nice. Yeah, you got a lot, man. I split it into 2 bags. All right. Am I in the One Piece break already? The pack. Oh, let me look. You might already be in there at the old price. Oh, yeah. You're already in there, Mr. Zach. Sorry about that. I didn't understand your question. You're right. There's 3 One Piece items on the table at the moment. Yes, you are there, Mr. Zach. And to challenge him, it is $16. You guys, this pack right here could pull you a $20,000 card. You know, it would be legit to just open whole boxes of these at this point, right? Like, we got a box of it right here. You could just open this box. Now, it wouldn't be cheap to open the box, but people are opening these. So this box here to open would be $768. $768. And your goal is to pull the manga. And as a 10, it sells for about 18 to 20,000. Pretty wild, huh? Billions of people on lack poopers and trash cans, I hear. Yeah, well, again, they have some developed areas that are very nice, and they have some underdeveloped areas. They're a developing country. You know, fixing poverty is complicated. It's hard to do it. But they got a lot of people, and they got to do something with all their waste. They are. Sometimes India gets a little hate. There are some things I don't like. I don't like the scam calling. That's, you know, sometimes we joke about it like it's a small thing. It's not a small thing. That's a kind of theft, so I don't like that. But India has a lot of good things over there, too. They got a lot of cool culture. They got some cool food. But they are packed, man. They got a lot of people. And, you know, so they got stuff to sort out. You know what India's not doing, though? India's not stirring up any problems around the world. You ever think about that? You know, you get China. China's kind of angling itself to be our competitor to try and displace us as the world superpower. India's not interested in that. They're just making stuff and, you know, being chill. So yeah, at the end of the day, they don't bother me at all. I had a lot of Indian. I had Indian coworkers, and I had Indian guys in college who were doing computer science with me. They're extremely nice people, very articulate. I'm gonna go grab another drink. My drink is out. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Woo, man. Ever been to Ohio? Corn for days. It's so dull, people choose to smoke meth. What? What are you talking about? Let's see. Bro, your name. My real name or what? My YouTuber name. All right, let me hit refresh on the website. Let's see how the website's doing. Click. There it goes. Website's clear. Let me check PayPal. Your collection price. I don't know, dude. That's a great question. I don't even know the answer to that. It's getting up there. It's kind of scaring me. EB1 break, Mr. Zach. Here you go, Zach. Good luck in there. Maybe you get super lucky. All right. Hey, EB1 might actually go off, guys. All right. So you guys heard Logan Paul, whether you hate him or not, is buying One Piece. And we think that this is going to trigger a price surge in a lot of One Piece product. Do you buy now? Is it too late? I don't know. But we got this price already locked in, 1 in 21. And it's up to 12 out of 21. So now there's 9 spots left, I think. So there's 9 spots left in here. It's a pretty big box. So that's a break. I know people want to see that go off. Too many old mate cards on the market sealed still. Less of the Series 2 old mate, I think. What are your predictions for the old mate cards? Do they go up in price or maybe stay where they are? You seem to be a big fan of them. Oh, yeah, I like the way they look. And, you know, what he just said about there still being lots of them on the market, I mean, one day there is and then one day there isn't. And no one knows how much is truly left. What you see on the market might just be the rest of it and then it's all gone. So you never know. I love a big box. That's right, Mr. Thim. All right, let me jump over here. You never know. Do I think they're going to go way up? They could, like in 10 years maybe. They are modern cards, don't forget that. So they're modern. Deerling's modern, he's like $50. Grottle is modern, he's like $45. So the old maid, it's not like 10 years old even. So it's not very old. It's a couple years old. So right now I would say it's priced cheap to sell. If you see one you like, buy it because you like it. And don't sell it. You know, people sell their cards and then they regret it later. Then is the question, how many different Pokemon are printed or which? Yeah, so Javier Arroyo, 1 Prismatic Evolutions, 2 Live Costumes. Did we not already do that one? We already did that one, right? Let me refresh. What am I looking at here? Click. All right, we already did that one. He placed a second order. He said, 1 start deck. If it's a holo one, I want it all. And 2 live customs. All right, so any holographic deck, you're getting all of it, baby. There it is. And 2 live customs. You guys ready? All right, he's opening a whole start deck. No gym battle for this one. He just wants to go straight to opening the deck. Now, that deck is not hollow. There you go. Tossing this. But we have actually pulled one of the ARs before from these. And guess what? It didn't come out of a hollow deck. It came out of a non-hollow deck. So the deck doesn't have to be hollow for it to be a hit. There we go. Try and get this goofy thing open. These poker cards are seriously drying up. Sealed is hard to find. Not super. Now super expensive. Yeah, poker's crazy, bro. I like to claim. Oh, I told you. You got it. You got the AR. What'd you get? Wow, we've seen this one before. We've already pulled this before. Darn, I was hoping to try another one, but it looks great. So this is Myena. This is one of the exclusive artworks from these decks. So the 100 start deck, Myena, this is exclusive. You can't pull this out of Mega Dream. And now we believe this will be in Ascended Heroes, but for Japanese, to get this card, you have to open the start decks. So you've just pulled a pretty expensive Japanese card, because we know it takes a lot of these decks to get one of those. All right, we got a bunch of non-hollows after that. Here they are. You can have a look at them if you want to keep them. I don't mind. These decks are pretty expensive. I'll toss these over here. There you go, Mr. Javier. So you have to think of it like this. These are not casually getting pulled out of $3 booster packs, okay? These are not getting casually pulled out of booster packs. We basically went through a whole box of this to pull one of these. So I'm betting this is more like a big hit. And that's how I would treat it, okay, Mr. Javier? If you want to grade it, we got grading options. I'm betting he's more of a big hit than we think he is. Now, maybe that'll be countered by the fact that you can pull them in English in a style that's more easy. What do you think of these? Any of these are good? Maybe Houndoom. There's a Myena if you want that. I want the numbered card, please. I want the numbered card. Okay. You can have that. I don't mind. Whatever you want. Okay. These decks just cost a little more, so I get it when you want the stuff from the deck. Here we go. Number 034. Seen a holo deck with no AR as well. That's why I'm saying. So the holo decks can have no special card in them and just be a bunch of reprints and EXs. And it's like, and then you can get a non-holo deck, and that can actually have that Myena in it or more. All right, so you got these left. Let me know if you want these. I don't know, maybe you want the Houndowers as well. They're not even holographic, so I don't consider them very gradable. And the hardest part is they're reprints. These are reprints. This is not a reprint. This is a brand new artwork. So you got the jackpot. Let's go grab your bag. All right. Very nice. Let's see if we can go get you a jackpot in the live customs now. What do you guys think of that? Do you think the next deck could have another AR in it? I mean, if you were watching, we opened a lot of cold decks, so maybe there's another one. All right, good luck. Ugh. We got 1, 2, 3. You ordered 2 more of these? 1, 2. You're going deep on these, man. Good luck. Picking up the 10 of clubs. Another poker card for you. And, ooh, a cold round. That's really rough. All right, lots of roughness in the live customs. Ooh. Does he get a spot on the hit break? I think you mean a spot on the bounty, and I think he should. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. There you go, Mr. Javier. Popping this in here. So you got a couple cards. Look at that. Jack, Queen, and 10. Man, you just need the King and the Ace. All right. And this is a Geo dud. Blech. Let's get a couple slabs up on here. Ooh. Bounty spot. Javier. Good. The guy who pulled the Charizard needs a spot as well, doesn't he? So we're going to say Clyte. Ah, it's Matt. Matt Clyte. Okay, there goes. Because there were so many cold boxes. Yeah, I agree, actually. I agree with that sentiment. King Gambit. Jigglypuff. Chandelure. Gengar. Look at that. Ooh. Very nice. I like that. Let's go over here and see what's going on. We've got a Ryan Shapiro pack break of Carrying On His Will. Ryan Shapiro. Ryan. Oh, yeah. $300 old made Jigglypuff? No, just 30. It is. It's a cute little card, isn't it? Zach Woodworth. Blake Santoro, who's going to need to pay me back some money. All right, Aaron Rodriguez. How about a Ryan Shapiro? No? Okay, Ryan Shapiro, new card. Let's see. Our bounty. The reflection was fault. So this will go here. And the pack's over here. I'm thinking about 2 things at once. There we go. Mr. Zach. Lovely. Let's grab deck number 2. Haha. We're building deck number 3, so if you guys ever pull some Pokemon cards and want to contribute to deck number 3, feel free to do so. All right. It could be anything you want. Doesn't matter to me. It's about having fun building the deck. That's all it's about. All right. Good luck, Zach. That's Eradicate. Okay. Versus, energy card. So you need him to pull a Clan Pearl. But he doesn't. He pulls Tyranitar and he smashes your little booty cheeks. Next. Round 2. Fui Coco. Oh my gosh, that is just bad luck. So Fui Coco pops out. Opponent could still get Clan Pearl. Nope. Serena. Damn, that was fast. That's Ryan Shapiro taking the Carrying On His Will pack. There we go. These packs have gone up slightly in price. Do you guys like me keeping track of the score? Or do you think that that's kind of like, who cares, you know? There it is. NHCC, he liked his gym badges. All right, Ryan Shapiro, you ready? I had to lose at some point. There we go. Statistically, it's possible, in theory, in some parallel universe, that you went 1,000,000 times and never lost. But how many millions of universes would have to exist for that to occur once? Let's see. 2 hollows. All right. Well, it was not the manga rare, so it's okay. Well, you know what's crazy? Imagine you actually lose a gym battle, right? For one of these packs, and that's the pack that had the manga in it. It's like, I think it would haunt you. I think you'd be haunted. I would be haunted. Maybe not. Maybe I'd be like, meh. No way, dude. I'd be sweating. I'd be thinking about it in my sleep. I'd be like, I was that close. All right, here goes. I have no idea anymore how many slabs I have. 10 at least. Slab collecting is really fun. We can actually, there's a service you can hire me to do for $20 where I create a private channel for you and I take a picture of all of your slabs so that you know exactly what you have all the time. So we can do that. It lasts for 1 year, $20. I take a picture of all your slabs. This is very useful for people living overseas. I know most people who have requested this from me, they are overseas. All right, let me grab Carrying On His Wheel, packs number 24. Here it is. All right, $20,000 manga in there somewhere. I did that with Team Rocket Grunt with the Arita Zard. Team Rocket Grunt with the Arita Zard. Oh, it got that close. He was the pull. Did you know he sold it back to me? That guy sold that back to me like instantly. He sold it for like, it's like $1,400 or something. He sold it and he just cashed out $1,400. I would be haunted for sure. The person that bought the next box would pull the Ace manga Pain. Oh, right. Right, I forgot about that. What does that card go for? I forgot. You know, back then, OP13 was actually a lot cheaper. It's getting more expensive as time goes by. 13 Red Ace. Can we look that up? Red Ace manga, maybe? Damn, dude. That's like a $7,000 card. That's crazy, dude. I don't understand why the set's so crazy, but people want this set. This is apparently the set. It's got Ace in it. Is that Sabo? It's got Sabo in it. It's got Luffy in it. What does the Sabo go for? I feel you, man. It's not just you, though. It's also, you know, it's also Miss Sarah Dusenberry. Because I've seen her go really deep, and then the next guy gets the manga as well. I've seen that happen, too. So even the Sabo is like $5,000 out of this set, guys. So you pull Sabo manga, and you're sitting on a $5,000 10. If it grades 10, it does have to grade 10 too. Okay, don't forget that part. But you know, best case scenario, $5,000 Sabo. That's nuts, dude. That is nuts. That is a much higher payout than any Pokemon set that isn't like vintage right now. So it's kind of exciting. So who's next? This is a 1 minute order. I believe it's Jesus Aguilera. He is next. Ancient Origins pack break. You got it, man. Jesus Aguilera. It was a $240 box, but I didn't want to spend that much, and boom, manga. Damn, dude. Yeah. Don't blame yourself. You know, actually, you're still in a better position than LaFlame, who sold his One Piece OP5 manga for $8,000 like 3 weeks ago. And now it's like a $20,000. Actually, what's that going for? Let me see. So let me see what that's going for. PSA, I should have bought it from him. PSA 10, manga, Luffy. Although maybe at this point I'd be feeling bad about it. OP5. So we're wanting the price of the... here it is. So the English version of the card is selling for $28,000 is the cheapest one on eBay. $28,000 now. And the last sold is... Yeah, so you're doing a little better than he is. Last sold on eBay was on December for $17,000. Oh, no, here we go. In January, $19,500. $19,500. That's the last sold, $19,500. Maybe I should go buy one. Nah, dude. I better stick to Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon collector. You got to be careful with that. You know, the FOMO can pull you in. All right, Ancient Origins pack break. You ready? All right. And let's see. So... yeah, it was a $240 box. Yeah, it was cheaper than that, man. So there's the box break, and we're going to have a pack up here. That's crazy to think about, isn't it? I think that Mr. LaFlame is in a tougher position on it. Oh wait, we keep it in the back like this. Here it is. So NHCC is in there, and then you're going in there as well, Mr. Jesus. Goes. All right. My old real estate agent keeps texting me super conservative texts. I think he mass texts people his political opinions. It's really funny. And they're always like if you think my takes are ever like too extreme, he's like that times 10 maybe. There you go. All right, this is actually up to 2 out of 6. It's a big deal. Get you into the box break for Ancient Origins. All right. You out of the OP with the hit? Out of the OP with the hit. Ready? What do we got? Well, I would love to be, I'd love to be one of the groups that manages to pull the red manga Luffy. So I'm all about that right now, guys. Let's pull them. All about that. Jeffrey says 4 Phantasmal. All right, give me a second. 4 Phantasmal, 6 Inferno, 10 Inferno Korean. Oh, yeah. So here we are. Four Phantasmal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, 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 boop. 6 Inferno X. Do we need more of that too? Let's see. Here it is. So I'll move this out of the way. 6 Infernos. What's the OP break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's the one piece break? We got this one, the box of EB1. It's at 12 out of 21. And then we got this one over here, the boa break. And then we got this one right here, 16, 1 and 2, OP13 gym break. All right. Whew. Whew. Here we are. Ooh. Who was it that officially pulled that manga? Do we remember? Was it a new guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Inferno Korean. Those are really fun. Wait, we need some of those? Oops. Come back here. Get over here. Well, snap. I need some more of the Korean Inferno X. Be right back. Okay. Whoa. Better walk carefully. I don't want to trip. I don't want to be tripping. One whole box of Nikkei. All right. We got this Nikkei set. This has been selling through. This is first edition. They just mentioned a reprint, so the reprint will not be first edition. Okay. Grabbing these. Grabbing these. Ooh. Nikkei's basically all boobies. Yeah, we have 1 pack of that left. So that's restocked now, so I don't have to do that later. That was sitting right next to the Inferno Korean pack, so figured I'd just grab them together. Like a pair of boobies. All right. There we go. I love seeing Nikkei. What's crazy, Zach, is I don't even think that person's in here buying cards right now. You know? I'd prefer it goes to you because you actually open them real consistently. So I don't like to see that, you know? But I can't control that. That's just up to the gods, up to the RNG gods. The gods of RNG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like a robot that just opens packs, really. One day a robot probably will do my job. I say we open the Korean packs first. Let's see what happens. RNGesus. That's what I'm saying. That's the only God I believe in is RNGesus. Random chance. Let's snip this. Okay. And let's snip this. All right. Tossing that away. Tossing it. Boop. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, I thought you were going to pull the Charizard right there, dude. I saw the flames on the edge. I was like, what's that? Lovely Charizard. Here is a holo. Here is a full art of the energy card. That's not good. That might be your hit. That's a cold pack. Toxtricity. RNG is a pretty powerful thing, you know. RNG plays a role in your very being. You get a specific set of DNA, and that was just a roll of the dice. What DNA you got, and that decided your whole life for you. Isn't that crazy? I'll never, you know, that was the biggest thing I learned from being in a really big family. I was a big family, 11 kids, and I immediately understood some of the kids were smarter, some of the kids were crazier, some of the kids cried more, some of the kids were more violent, and it was just DNA in the end, wasn't it? That's all it was. It really was. It was just DNA. I had different DNA from my siblings, so we were all different from each other. That's all it came down to. And that's like your whole life decided by the roll of a dice. Isn't that cool? It's not cool. It's kind of terrifying, actually. The reality is humans would like to be able to control their outcomes, right? Ooh. I might get heart disease at a young age. I could get cancer at a young age. That's just RNG. So who knows? Each year's just another lucky year. There you go. So a lot of life is just luck. Like if I'm real lucky, I make it to the age of 85. My grandpa's like 81 right now, I think. If I'm unlucky, I get cancer in my 40s. Or maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to sweat it when it happens. Not if it happens, when it happens, because it comes to us all. So I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to have fun while I'm here, you know. I think about those things. Those are those existential things, you know. So I think about them from time to time. I can't help not think about them. I just spend all my time obsessing about whatever's going on in my head. So, but you know, what can you do about it? So your best chess move is to relax. It's almost like what the Bible says. You don't know the time or the day. So I just forget about it. I go, who cares? And I just go back to enjoying my day. But yeah, your very beginning of your life is decided by your DNA. You can have a big brain. You can have a small brain. Drug-addicted brain. Brain that's good at math. Brain that's good at talking, maybe. Brain that's addicted to Pokemon. You could have a brain that's addicted to furry cat girls. Or whatever it is. Okay, what do we got? Flygon. Ooh. Just your DNA. And DNA is super wild. Here's Miss Magus. Look at that, Miss Magus. Here's Genesect, Mammal Swine. Here's Sableye, Zigzagoon, Mega Gengar. We've been handing out a lot of these Mega Gengars. I feel like we pulled one yesterday. That's a lot of Mega Gengars. My brain ain't braining today. I need more sleep. Sleep does help. I got good sleep. Can you tell? Here's Jeffrey Yang. Thank you, Jeffrey. All right, J.E. Yeah, I've been getting some really good sleep. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I basically get a solid 8 hours every single day now. Nothing interrupts it. Here we go. I go to sleep in the dark and wake up in the sunlight. It's pretty good. Can't believe I was doing it the other way for so long. It's just, but it's, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Boom. Whoa! I like it. Here's Pikachu 9. Here's Deoxys, but it says 65. Now, you bought that one for 45. Was that wrongly priced? Okay, hold on. Hold on with these. I'm so tired of these doing this. I keep grabbing these and pulling them out of here. All right. Oh, yeah. Silver and gold. So these are silver and gold deck. Part 2, extremely rare. And now, the only sleeve I can grab is this one. So I'm not going to pull them out anymore like that. Wow, that looks good. So how about this Iona? $45, huh? $35 or $45 for 10. What do you think it's going? Iono's Watrell. 232. All right. Ooh, $50. $50. So this should be going up. 45 does seem a little cheap. Doo-ba-doo-boo. All right. How about that Pikachu? You guys like that Pikachu? This needs 2 dots on it. Dot, dot. Am I in trouble? No, 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 no. You're good. If you got it cheaper, then you did very well. It could be the case that this one's overpriced. You don't have to worry about that. Let's see. King Gambit. There are some extreme cases where an item is wrongly priced. But in this case, it's not that extreme. All right, this guy remains the same price. He's a cool card, don't you think? Here's Jigglypuff for 30 bucks. I'm just going to okay this. 30 is fine. Chandelure for 50 bucks. Is it really that high? Let's see. PSA 10. Oops. Chandelure. 069. What's that has the gold cards that you pulled from the clip and no illustrator Pikachu? So this should actually be 55. It's more expensive than 50. Okay, we're not seeing all the cards go down in price. I just want to point that out, you know. I believe this guy's actually more expensive too. So this is Wild Force Gengar. Give me a minute here. Wild Force Gengar number 047. Happy Friday, guys. How's your Friday going? Okay, so this card stays the same, actually. So he's correct at $64. All right, so there we go. We have a round of the A's. Nice. Let's see if there's any Q's in the order. Any new guys here? We got a free gift for a new guy to place an order. Check out our website attached to the live chat if you want to place a first-time order. All right, we're going to refresh the website. What gold cards are you talking about? The Silver Deck Part 2 cards, which are really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. We have a new box break if you guys haven't considered jumping in there. Never going to run this again. We're going to run this one time. It's a sealed graded booster box. Sealed by BBCE, which is a really weird name. And year 1982, Topps Donkey Kong wax box. So this is basically an authenticity guarantee that all the packs are from the original box and that this is a real box of Donkey Kong. It's like a PSA grading situation. This is one of the only companies that grades booster boxes. It just doesn't exist otherwise. So, but what they tend to grade are really old booster boxes, and so that's what they've done here. They've handed out an authenticity seal on this Donkey Kong box. Super cool. So you're looking at a sealed Donkey Kong box. It just looks really nice. One of the things you'll notice about this Donkey Kong box, no black X on the front of it, which is an extra bonus. Some of the boxes got X'd out because they were like returns from retail. So that's why this one ended up getting graded, because it was in such good quality. The colors on it are nice and vibrant. And yep, when this is gone, I don't have another one of these. So it's kind of a one-time thing, like a seasonal item. Kind of like the Game Boy games. You saw the Game Boy games? They were here, now they're gone, and they're not coming back. It was pretty fast. No G.I. Joes inside. Nah, they're not going to put G.I. Joes in a Donkey Kong box. Is the bubblegum still in there? Yes. That box will have bubblegum in it. That's correct. That is correct. Let's get a giveaway going for you guys. So, you guys need a giveaway because you're hanging out with me. Do I have one set aside? Oh, here's the bounty. I found the bounty. How about... what's a cute little giveaway for today? All right, I got a card. How about this guy right here? Do you guys like South Park? I'm a big South Park fan. This is South Park Volcano Part 2 of 3. Eric Cartman's telling a scary story to the other three boys. And this is from, basically, this is from the first season, I believe. This is the first season of South Park. They're still going. I don't know if I like their current stuff as much. I think it's overly political, and that can work. But they're kind of just reusing the same Trump has a small penis and he's just having sex with the devil joke over and over. So, but these are the good old days. That's free. I'm going to go ahead and put a free thing on it. Even if you don't like it, you might want it just because it's free. How about this, guys? How about this? All right. Here we go. Just for you guys for hanging out with me, huh? Free is going to be the keyword, capital F. Let me set it up. Wish I could have got one of those Game Boy games. Well, I still have Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red left. They could be gigantic breaks. Would you guys like that if I did gigantic breaks on them? All right, there it is. Type free to get into here. All right, Nate Dogg's going in. Send in some orders if you guys want to have fun today. Do you want any advice on what I think you should be opening right now to add to your collection? G. Gallegos. So basically, what I would be looking at is Mega Dream Gengar. Mega Dream also has Golden Dragonite in it. Mega Dream also has Rocket's Mewtwo in it. So Mega Dream, there's the 100 start deck. Pretty scary to open, pretty punishing, but there's a lot of cards we've never seen in there waiting to be opened. And, you know, so the Japanese version of that card is probably going to be really expensive, in my opinion. So Mega Dream and Start Deck. Then the English, you got Phantasmal Flames. Not as many people opened it as I thought would, but the Chase Pull is the Charizard. We've been opening up a lot of Phantasmal Flames and no Charizard so far, so we could be getting closer to one. So Phantasmal Flames Charizard is a really good-looking card. We're probably going to host an English break on that in the future, but it's too early to host a break on it right now because there's probably so many of them getting pulled and graded still in the process of getting graded. And then, so Phantasmal Flames, I think, is really solid, price-wise and all. Prismatic, still kind of affordable. Probably not going to be affordable for too long. Prismatic is really good. Chance for the Evolutions. One of the best-selling packs on the menu, by the way. So it's obvious people want those Evolutions really bad. I don't expect that to change based on the fact that people are opening so much of it right now. It's still today cheaper than it was at launch. So Prismatic today is cheaper than it was at launch. At launch, people were paying $17 a pack for it, and it was selling out. We went through like 20 cases of it. It was crazy. So Prismatic and Phantasmal, both really good. Of course, we're waiting on Ascended Heroes, but that's like 2.5 weeks from now. From the One Piece, EB3 and PRB2 are good. I say that because I have a lot of it left. I think I have a lot of EB3 left. I think I have 2 cases of it left. I got to double check that. And then PRB2, I think I have like 3 cases of PRB2 left. So I think there's room for manga to be in those. So I like both of those. But the top one for One Piece is definitely OP13. Despite the price, and it's a heavy price, despite the price, which almost looks like a vintage pack of $32, the manga's in that set. The top manga is selling for $20,000, and then the Ace manga is selling for it's like $8,000. So there's a good reason why the packs cost so much is because of the potential of the top chase pulls basically costing as much as a brand new vehicle. You know what I mean? Like $20,000 is like a new car. It's like a new SUV. So it's no joke. Those are premium packs, but they're not that priced by accident. They really are probably worth around, some high number. Then we could probably do a new pack split. This one has not been popular, so let's work on that right after we give this card away. Let's work on this. All right, so we got Andy Man. Here you go, Andy Man. Happy Friday, by the way, guys. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Here's Felisadia. idea. I think I'm saying that wrong. And we got Hathim, you made it in. All right. Nice to see you, man. And Mr. Russ. Okay. I'd probably rank the OP13 as the top item. That's landed on 6. That's for you, Mr. Russ. All right. Mr. Russ. I can put your real name on the back because I know who you are. There it goes. All good. How about another free one? What kind of free ones we got over here? Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. Poker Charmander 5. It's pretty low grade. It's got kind of like a bend in it here. I wonder if you could almost flatten that out with like a book. I mean, it doesn't leave a crease in the card, so there's no crease in the card. So if you worked really hard, so I think what people do is they put like humidity into the card, and then they really flatten the card really hard with like a device that's perfectly flat. I think you could unbend this. Maybe you can build like a rig to do it. Am I going to build a rig? No, because I can just go get another Charmander. Wait, what am I doing here? We need the free thing. Yeah, so if you look real closely, it's got a bend in it, right? Let's see. No Pikachu Illustrator? See that? It's like right there. But that's not a crease. A crease, you know, a crease is much more obvious. There, you can see it on the front. See that? All right. I bet you somebody who's skilled in card corrections, card fixing, could fix that Charmander, regrade it, and sell it for like 2 honeys. I don't know what he's worth, but I think it's like 200. He's an expensive card. I tell you, on TCG Tournament, on one of the card shops, I saw a $7,000 Euro Voltorb card. Really? $7,000, 7,000 Euro Voltorb? I like Voltorb and Electrode, if you didn't know that about me. However, okay, so we're going to type in free again. That's the keyword again, but I'm going to reset it, okay? I like Voltorb a lot, Voltorb and Electrode, because those were like Team Rocket Pokemon. And a lot of other people don't like those Pokemon, so they're not as collectible, unfortunately, as a result of that. I use cassette cases. Those work for free, the creases, if you make them heavy. Cassette cases. Huh. The bend. I would like to design a card flattening station. That'd be cool. Maybe like some plexiglass with like clamps that you can, you know, you can twist them slowly until they get super flat. And then a humidifier that pours like vapor, like water into the card in a soft way. And then you, after the cards kind of absorb some of this water, you crush it completely, like super, super crushed in the device to try and get it to flatten out. I'd love to see that and to see if it works. I don't know. It might not work. It's tricky. So I think it's possible, though. And with these cards costing hundreds of dollars, somebody skilled in card correcting could potentially make a lot, just knowing how cards work, knowing their physics. What do you guys want this to be? You guys want this to be something? What do we got over here? We got Mr. Russ going into the next round as well. Let's put Alexis into this one. She's coming in to do some shipping. Mr. Russ. Is Professor Stamped staff card. The Voltorb is from 151 with reverse galaxy hollow. It's only given to helpers from the TCG World Championship. You can Google it. Okay. Let's see. Voltorb staff Pokemon card. And we'll say image. I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, okay, it's the 151. It says professor or something on it. That 7,000 is so ugly. Is that a Japanese pack break? It is, but nobody jumped into it, so I might just put it away and try a different pack maybe. Log into here real fast. 2 pieces of glass, the clamps, and a humidifier. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. The clamps. The clamps. Logging into PayPal. What time is this? 1 p.m. We've been live for 2 hours now. 2 hours. That's too many hours. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And we're going to close this. And tell you what, guys, we're going to do another round of card pricing because we got a lot of that to get through. A lot of cards you haven't seen yet. So that says 169. It's actually supposed to be 170. I'm just going to get it to say 70. I like that. It's a nice round number. ... Okay. I paid 70 for that Mew EX card. Was that a good price? Mew EX. I guess. I don't know. Here's Dolive. We just priced Dolive. Dolive was priced just the other day. Here's Clefable. Let's check up on that Dolive anyways. Let's check up on it. Dolive 079. All right, Dolive. Oh, that's Korean. I was like, wait a second, that's a lot cheaper. Let's go with buy it now. Let's get it cheapest as we can. Okay, here's one. All right, Dolive is a little cheaper than 60, guys. He's a little, or she, I guess. It looks like a she, doesn't it? Dolive's going to be 40. I'm glad we looked it up. This will give Dolive a real chance to sell there. And then Clefable Classic Collection. Pokemon Classic Japanese Clefable. Well, oh, here it is. All right. Whoa, these Classic Collection cards are moving up in price. They really are. So the cheapest Classic Clefable is now $64. 64. Beautiful, man. Okay. 64. For Alligator from Silver Part 2, $80. He didn't sell last time. Time to crack him out of there and get him sent off to PSA where he belongs. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There it goes. Just takes a little pressure. This one was really clean. There's no mess. I just tossed this over here, in fact. There's no mess to it. Good. And BGS, easy to crack. I would say BGS is the easiest one to crack, yeah. Your card remains the safest while it's being cracked, for sure. They gave this really good for Alligator, a 9.5. He shall go off to PSA instead. All right, you ready? All right. Good, lovely. Okay, grab that. He might turn into a PSA 9. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Now, what is this? Amazing Acrobats. This actually got a 10. That is a Spider-Man slab. How cool is that, guys? It's called Amazing Acrobats. I think her name's Gwen, right? Magic the Gathering. For some Magic nerds. You a Magic nerd? $55 was the original price I placed on it. We're going to lower that now to $49. Okay, so that's a little cheaper. Why? Only because it didn't sell. Here's Hello Kitty for $45. Looks super clean. It's actually really nice. I'm going to leave that one alone. Actually, let's look that one up. So that one might actually have a price on eBay. Hello Kitty Blau 053. Ooh, might be underpriced at that price. What's the name of this one? It's called Fun or something like that. Fun. Okay, so the Hello Kitty cards I am seeing up on the internet are actually much more expensive than this. $45 is cheap. Let's see. How about Hello Kitty Weiss? Let's just type in Weiss. So, like, the Hello Kitty character sells for more than 40, and the non-Hello Kitty characters can be above 40 as well. Here's a Hello Kitty card for $250. Should I just list this on eBay then? Maybe I should just list this on eBay. Let me check sold. Yeah, so we're seeing these sell for higher than 45. I can't find this exact card though. It's hard. So this one's going to go up in price, and I don't think anyone's going to buy it because they didn't buy it last time. But it's actually going to go from 45 to 55, which is what we're seeing on eBay. It's a really lovely card. Look at that. It's got a rainbow hollow to it. It's subtle, but it's very pretty. See that? All right. I like this one a lot. You can see why I graded it. Here is a Classic Collection Electrode. Classic Japanese Electrode. He's selling for... We want the cheapest one, of course. Any close breaks going? Hey, what's up, Mr. Albert? There's a couple close breaks. Yeah. Well, let me see. $55. What do we have? 49? He's going to be 55. So we're seeing prices go up. We're not seeing prices decline from the last time they were priced. These are all going up on the classics especially. Okay. So 55, 55. I lowered this one without looking it up. 70, 40, 64. Beautiful cards, man. Clefable is classic, man. And then we've got Gyarados looks really good here. Here's a nice Hello Kitty. This is solid stuff. You're talking about breaks, huh? Well, there is one break that seems to be closer than the others. There's this Boa break, which has 3 spots left. And then the other one is actually the Ditto break, which has 4 spots left. So those are both pretty close. Then you've got this Lightning break. 5 out of 13 means there's 8 spots left. So these 3 are all pretty close. It's Friday. You could see those end. Any nice cards on the table for Slabaway, says Albert Austin. We always have a lot of nice cards. For Slabaway, though, I haven't been running into a bunch of high-end cards, if you know what I mean. Like yesterday, I added a Poker Ghastly to the table for 190, and he just sold like that. So he was 190. But we got cards over here in the expensive slabs box. Let's take a quick look. You ready? I might be able to price up some new commission slabs that I think I never priced. Here's 2.5, but they're all girl cards. Here's Clefable, here's Geodude. Now, these need to have their prices checked, okay? They might have gone up, they might have gone down. That's expensive. We got Jolteon, 525. That might have gone down. Here's Ekans. So these all need to be checked. It's been a fresh month. That's a Pokemon Center knocked out. So if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. We'll get their price checked, okay? Frostlass is a staff card. Wigglytuff is a Crystal Guardians reverse holo. Here's a Fanciful Flight Lugia 10 for a very expensive 7,000. Ooh, I forgot about this. Black Label Garchomp. I know somebody wants this from the 25th anniversary for 2,000. Something like this needs to go up in my PSA vault because that'll probably sell over there. Here's Palkia. Here's Coughing. Here's Tentacruel. Here's Typhlosion Staff for 540. Here's Pristine Gardevoir for 90. Pristine Electrode for 250. That's kind of cheap. Here's Tyranitar at a different price of 650. So those are out of sync with each other. That's some high-end cards that we have for sale at the moment. Some of those may need a price check. They're all pretty old now. They're like, I think over a month old since we last priced them. We also have these expensive cards. So we've got Cubone. He just came back and graded 10. Super lucky on that 10. Gengar. Here's a really expensive Gengar for sale. Here's Kingdra for sale. Lantern. These also need their prices checked. Leaf Green Pikachu. Wow, that needs a price check too. Light Flareon. Another one of these. Another one of these. Giratina. Professor Oak Poker. And Cloud. I've got a Cloud. An Opus 1 Wave 1 Cloud. What? That's the kind of card that I need to send off to the vault as well. Those need to go off to the vault. What's this down here? One more. What is this? Ah, yeah, we got this nice pristine Chansey coin for just 1,000. I think I saw one of these up on... I saw this up on eBay for $4,000, I think. So we got one here for 1,000. All right. So there you have it. This is what we started at the beginning of the stream. Is this beautiful Donkey Kong box. There's one person in here. We need 9 more for that to go off. We got a lot of breaks on the table at the same time. And a brand new jumbo pack break and the binder break. We didn't add anything to that today. We're pricing up new slabs. It's an exciting time to be collecting. It's cold January, so people are out adding cards to their collection. I'll see you guys again around the time of the evening stream. Let me go ahead and check these queues just to make sure we didn't get a fresh order in. That's crazy. Too many to choose from, says Albert. Lots of good stuff. If you want my opinion, the best one is this one right here. I like this one the most. It's got a nice swirl by his head, by the way. See that nice swirl? So he's a really good one. He's my favorite. We got a lot of nice breaks going on. It's true. So I'll see you guys tonight for the late night stream. Be there. We're going to finish giving away that Charmander, right? And we'll probably have another giveaway after that, okay? So I'll see you guys there. It'll be a horizontal stream, and we can talk about all the fun subjects about what's going on in the world if you guys like talking about that. We still have this first-time order giveaway for new guys. We're looking for new guys to join the group too, okay? See you guys there. I'll see you tonight. Sending an order. Oh, wait. I'm going to wait for Miss Janice. Hold on. Janice, we can extend the stream just for your order, okay? Yeah, so during the evening stream, we have like a hard stop time where we got to go. The morning time stream can just kind of keep going based on orders. So we can just keep going and going. We could add like 2 more hours to this stream if we wanted, if we had the orders. Nighttime stream's non-negotiable. It has to end at 7:30. All right. Actually been a pretty busy morning today. Yeah, we had some big orders in. We had one order from Mr. Clyte, and it was $380 for just one order. How wild is that, huh? Wait, sent by ZELLE. Oh, you're getting into the ZELLE break too then. All right, let's see. So, sent by ZELLE. This is the ZELLE break. Let me hit refresh. Miss Janice sent it in. Magic Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. The rest for Poke Shuffles, please. Bag with Steven. Whoa, big Poke Shuffles order. All right, here you go. So I'll write it down for Steven Gonzalez. There we are. Okay. That graded a 1. What happened to it? Well, it's just a vintage Pokemon card. That happens, you know, they get graded 1. But he's a pretty nice 1. It's a nice, clean-looking 1. And it displays extremely well. There we are. So this is up to 14. Thank you, Miss Janice. All right. That's for ZELLE users. If you're a guy who can become a ZELLE user, you can get on the giveaway as well. So, and there'll be multiple ZELLE giveaways. So it's kind of like getting multiple spots and multiple giveaways for free. All right. Now, you said the rest is for, let's do 150 divided by 5, 30 of them. So 30, you're going to get 33. Are you ready? Good luck. 33 in a row, huh? A lot of shuffles. Yeah, you're going to get 33. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. All right, good luck in there. Whoa. And that is a lot of shuffles. Now, remember, the rule is you can re-roll anything you don't want for 90%. There's a couple items that can't be re-rolled. They're specialty items, but any slab can be re-rolled. Here goes. So, right off the bat, starting strong. That's a good start. That was one of your bonus cards, if you think about it. So your bonus cards just got you an extra pull. Isn't that cool? Yeah, every time you order 10 of these, you get an 11th card for free. So the bonus spot was a hit, and it's got the hit symbol on it, so it's got to be over $50. Ambipom, Lotad. Okay, some cold ones coming out. Maybe a big hit on the way. Seismitoad, Shuckle, Bisharp. There it is. That's what I was saying, wasn't I? So you got this Darkrai and you got this Charmander, and they're both hits. Oh, baby, that's the jackpot right there. Look at that, everybody. That was perfect. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh! Woo! You're doing extremely well here. So this has to go back in. She just did way better than 150. This card right here is worth 100. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 cards go right back in. How about that? You never know, when you're opening stuff, you never know when something crazy good's about to happen. So see, that goes right back in there. And now you're owed 4 live customs. Let's hope that they turn into something. Okay, that's the other part of this. Okay. Grab another round of these. A 1, a 2, a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So good luck. Bounty. Yeah, she's going to get a couple spots on the bounty. 1, 2, tentacle. 3, and 4. Whale Lord and Amoonguss. Damn, bro! Now, what is this going to end up being? Boop. Suicune. Oh, my God, dude. Suicune's not Rattata, I'll tell you that. Okay, there's Tentacool. Here's Amoonguss. Here's Whale Lord. Wow. So we got to remember, though, this one's from the live customs, because if you re-roll it, we got to re-roll in there, okay? So let's go find your Suicune. We're going to start there with your Suicune. All right. Wow-wee, man. There it is. So that's Poker Suicune. He's in there for 200. Now, you can re-roll this, or you can keep it. So you'll let me know on that one. Move this over here. That's a nice one. Probably going to keep it. People tend to keep the good ones. Now, over here, we've got Charmander, Scyther, and Darkrai. Jesus. No re-rolls? You just keeping everything? All right, you got it. That makes my life a little less complicated. So that's a C. So I should be able to find this relatively fast. That's Eevee. That's Pikachu. That's Gengar. Got a couple chase cards in here. Hopefully we marked it. There it is. So this is going to be English Darkrai from 2018 Ultra Prism. 2018 was a while ago. That's an 8-year-old card. Beautiful Ultra Prism card. Too bad it did not get the 10. Of course, if it was a 10, it'd probably be worth like $1,000 or whatever it would go for now. So that's Darkrai 9. Charmander T9, which is also a chase because it was so expensive, I suppose, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's such a good card. Are you ready? So it's this beautiful Charmander from Expedition. I was saving this because everyone was buying these off the table the minute I priced them. But I said we got to have one for the Poke Shuffles. That's Expedition Charmander English. A true WotC era vintage card. Wow. Okay, very good. And then this Scyther T10006. What could that be? Scyther, that could be, I don't know what that's going to be. All right, let's go looking for it. You ready? Scyther, huh? Haxorus is in the box. Oh my gosh. It's also good. You pretty much only got good cards. Are you ready? Here it is, Scyther. Is that right? It says T10006. Yep, that's the one. Wow. Look at that Scyther, everyone. Classic Collection Scyther, tag 10. Probably worth more than 55 now. We've been looking up their prices. Prices have been rising. And you get these poker cards, including this red deck tentacle. That's not bad either. Bonus little pull from the live customs. Look at that, guys. Let's count the value on this because you spent 150, right? So let's count up the value. You go from 150. You ready? 200 plus 100 plus 60 plus 50. You go from 150 to $410 on that lucky round. Wow. Crazy. Gonna be a good day. You know, it's an extremely good day, I would say. Now you're gonna be like, sweet. Oh, I was writing Janice. I'm gonna scratch Janice out and write Steven Gonzalez. Steven's gonna have to give you all of his money to open cards with, because I swear you're luckier than he is. Okay. What's crazy is you could have re-rolled all that too, you know? Showing you how much the Poke Shuffles and all that have changed over time. He says that all the time. All right, there it goes. Well, look at you. Now, what about these? So I think I shipped his bag the other day. I'm going to place these in the back of your Scyther and seal it shut. So the cards are in there. Makes it a little bit easy, huh? I'm back, says Mr. Clyde. You just missed a super huge pull in the Poke Shuffle. It was a big, big round. By the way, she bought 33 spots in that Poke Shuffle. That's how she got so lucky. Isn't that wild? Of course, I guess you could get unlucky, but she hit exactly where she needed to hit in the box. Right on the 4 chase card spot in the box. Here's my Ina. Thank you so much, Mr. Well, you have a very nice day, Miss Janice. Thanks for coming in and spending a little money. We are. I had to pay a really bad bill from like 2 years ago, apparently. $600. I had this bill from a property management firm that managed a house for me, and they're just like pulling magic numbers out of their butthole saying, you owe us $650. For what? For what? I don't even know what could you... They won't even tell me what it's for. They're just like, I guess it's $650. And I paid it. I just paid it. Maybe I should have fought it, but it's probably for some bull crap. You know, they were doing things to our house. They were like fixing things, but it's like, does it really cost $650 to fix it? And then they were just doing such a bad job with the house. That's Vacasa, by the way. I'll never use them again. Vacasa totally screwed me over and charged me a bunch of money like 2 years later. So any money I made today, it's literally just paying off that bill. I'm working for free right now, guys. Never just pay what they say. You should have requested an invoice. They probably have some stupid invoice. I don't know. God, I can't stand them. They suck so much, dude. How do you think about Trump and the Iran situation? Well, I don't actually know the latest news on Trump and Iran. I think the Iranian people should be free from their theocratic dictatorship. It's a theocratic dictatorship. It means it's like if the Catholic Church Pope, he was the president, and all of his decisions were based off what the Bible said to do. How nuts would that be? That would be nuts, dude, if the Vatican was in charge of you. So that's what they have. But they don't even get Catholicism. They get Islam. So it's like, you know, wrap your face up. You're not allowed to show your face. Dehumanize the women. Women are not allowed to be equal to men or anything like that. Which maybe some people think that that's the way it's meant to be. I don't know. But, you know, I wouldn't prefer it. I wouldn't prefer it personally. I like seeing women. And so anyways, they're over there. They got one of the most conservative religions in the existence of mankind's history. And they used to just be Persian. They weren't always that way. They used to just be secular Persian. And now they are under Islamic theocratic rule. It's a country that has constantly said we're going to use a nuke on Israel. And so they're working on a nuke. They say America's the devil. So I'm not particularly a huge fan of that. Doesn't matter who it is. You're just not allowed to say that. It just sucks. Like, you're not allowed to say you're going to kill me. It's like, all right. So the people want to be free. And they don't want this particular religious regime ruling over them. I'm all for it, baby. Yeah, why not? But I don't know what Trump's going to do. And Trump has to be careful because there's been a lot of trouble in the Middle East over the years. And sometimes things just don't go well over there when you try to intervene. So I don't know. Some Republicans believe in leaving the world alone. and just letting the chips fall. That's it. Just let the chips fall however they fall. Some people believe in interventionism, where you're like supposed to be involved and playing a role, but that tends to backfire because we look like this sort of, you know, invading empire, right? Like America, like why would you want to be American anyways? What does America do that's so great? So, it's a complex matter. I hope the best for the Iranian people. I'm sad when I hear that a whole bunch of them have been, like 12,000 of them have been killed. 12,000. And their bodies are being held hostage, and people are getting kidnapped right now and executed, mass executions. I don't like any of that stuff. And I hope they are free and they reclaim their Persian identity instead of an old religious identity that's just made up out of thin air and put into a book, just like all the religions. I hope they reclaim their Persian identity and rule over themselves as Persians, which is what they deserve. That's my thoughts on it. I'm going to hop off, guys. I'll see you for the evening stream. See you later, everybody. All right.